Hello everybody, I'm Nora Burrows. It's February, Valentine's Day season, and I thought it'd be really fun on Valentine's Day to rock a beautiful statement Valentine's Day necklace. So I want to make one. That's what we're gonna do. What do you need? I got some ribbon, everything pink, red, obviously, and then red felt and pink felt. Let me show you what I'm thinking here. I've taken a piece of printer paper, cut out a little bit of it, and drawn a heart, half of a heart on one side. I'm going to take my craft scissors, not fabric scissors, and cut out this heart. Let's see how this looks here. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to make it a smaller heart, so I want two sizes. I was actually going to make my second heart smaller than my first heart, but I want this to be a big statement necklace, so I made this one, which is a little bit bigger. So I have my two size hearts here. I want to cut out a couple out of each size, out of each color. I have a little piece of felt here. I'm going to put my template over the felt. You could pin it to the fabric if you want, but you don't need to. And then I'm just going to cut right along the edge of the template. I have 5 big hearts here and 5 little hearts. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is remove all of the little hearts and then cut a line right in the middle of your big hearts, just like this. Do a little snip. Actually, I'm thinking this through. You need to do 2 cuts. Try and space them hopefully I didn't totally just mess this up. Okay, so let's do a different one so I can show you. You want to space your cuts on either side of the middle, like this. You're going to do that to all of the big hearts. I have all of my hearts cut. I'm going to take my ribbon here and I'm going to make my cut. And now I'm going to weave this in between the slits that I've made. But you want the ribbon to be seen in the middle. So you want to go in the back and down the front. And then do your next one. Through the back, down the front. Just keep pushing them back to get more ribbon. We're running into some problems and I'll tell you why. I just tried this on. So trying it on meaning just kind of holding it up to my neck. Because this is a straight line across here, it doesn't fold up. When it folds up, here, let me just show you on my neck. So it might be hard to see around my sweatshirt here, but when I hold this up, it doesn't lie flat, right? Like it has to, these kind of all bunch up. It doesn't lie nice and flat. But I do have a solution, I think. Let me show you. First of all, if you have a thinner ribbon, use that. I do not have a thinner ribbon, so what I'm gonna do is just fold this in half and stitch. I sewed this in half and I wanted to tell you how long it is. It's 37 inches long. The other thing that I'm gonna do that I think will help this lie flatter is if instead of having the cuts in the middle, if I have them up top. And I think I need to make kind of, hopefully, so I'll do, I guess, let me think. I guess I'll do 2 on each side of the top of the heart. Might need smaller scissors, these are pretty big. And then let's try 2 on the other side. See how this works. So it did work. I think it would lay flatter maybe. But it doesn't look so great now because you can see kind of like the top threading up here. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is unthread this. I am going to recut out this pink one. I think these other ones I can salvage, but I'm gonna just sew this right along the top here, one after the other, like this, right along the top of the ribbon. And then my holes down here will just get covered up. Hopefully you are not following along in real time with me. Hopefully you're watching this first, because otherwise you're gonna be very, very annoyed with me. So I did this. I'm kind of fully hating this project at this point, but I think that maybe you can get some inspiration and do something better than I'm doing here. But that's okay, we're gonna keep going. So now we're gonna sew a heart, a small heart, onto each one of these big hearts. It did occur to me just a second ago that I should have put one of these red beads in between each one of these. The holes are big enough that I could have strung it through. Oh well, that's okay. I am really thinking this is kind of adorable. I love it. I actually did try it on and it's super cute. So the last, oh, and you can add little pom-poms, which is what I had wanted to do. And I went up into my attic to look for my pom-poms and I couldn't find them. But having a little pop of pom-pom in the center of each heart, I think would just be over the top and amazing. You could also use some lace and either back this with a strip of lace, sew on a piece of lace, or if you had a really thin piece of lace, you could just sew it right on top. Let's try it on. Oh, so you need to then, let's put a knot in the end of each side of the ribbon. There's one and two. All right, let's try it on. Okay, let's see here. I put on a gray shirt because I thought it went better than that orange sweater. I'm just gonna tie it in a bow around the back, make sure everything's lying flat. This lays way better than it did that first trial. I think our edits made a big difference. And there you go. I would say my only thought is that I would have these a little closer together so that they're a little bit more centered. Looks more like a collar kind of going all the way this far back, but I love it. I think it's really fun. I mean, would I wear it anytime besides Valentine's Day? No, but Valentine's Day, I'm gonna rock this. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. I do have some other Valentine's Day projects from last season that I will link in the description. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Bye.